Look at my life, look at my story, and all of the lives that Jesus Christ saved before me. Look at us, look, look. I was covered in sin, covered in filth, and still he called me. Look at my life, look at my story, and all of the lives that Jesus Christ saved before me. Look at us, look, look. I was covered in sin, covered in filth, and still he called me. I remember those late nights, just lying in my bed. I couldn't go sleep, I was too busy counting my problems. I didn't care about counting sheep. I couldn't hear them times when Joe tried to tell me, you gotta get closer to God, in one ear and out of the other. I was too busy trying to get that guap. On one hand I was praying for miracles, the other hand was deep in sin. I was fighting a daily battle. It was good against evil within, trying to do right, don't wanna do wrong. I was trying to live right, but it all seemed long. But still somehow in my darkest days God kept me strong. Everything we do in this life is followed by consequences. We love waiting till it gets too late before we think of the consequences. How many times do we do what we do, then we run back crying to Jesus? Call on his name when we're lost in action, pray that he guides and leads us. He already fought for us up on the cross, that's where he died and freed us. Imagine carrying the weight of the world all up on your shoulders. The Lord always kept us covered and safe when the enemy tried to fold us. Our Father above really knows us. Even through the sin he chose us. Look at my life, look at my story, and all of the lives that Jesus Christ saved before me. Look at us, look. I was covered in sin, covered in filth, and still he called me. Look at my life, look at my story, and all of the lives that Jesus Christ saved before me. Look at us, look. I was covered in sin, covered in filth, and still he called me. Look, Lord, I bow before you, I've gotta give you praise. I'm gonna honor your name, gonna let the whole world know you reign. Gotta let the whole world know you're the only one that can save us. You're the only one that in times of adversity you keep us courageous. Sitting here thinking about all of the times you kept me floating. And if they try to tell me that you don't exist, I tell them they must be joking. Cause anytime that they told me a door was closed, I prayed and you called it open. Thinking back to the desperate times, how you kept me coping. Patience, clarity, more understanding. Now I step with the power of the Lord anywhere that I fly, anywhere I'm landing. Yeah, and my friends keep asking, what really happened that changed your life? And I point to the sky like ask him. All praise to the Almighty. Now I rush into church like I'm late for classes. Every day I read through scriptures. Now I stand where the greenest grasses. Keep my eyes firmly on the Lord. Like I always say, I give thanks and praise for the joy that fills my days. Like Jesus, that I change my ways. Yeah. Look at my life, look at my story, and all of the lives that Jesus Christ saved before me. Look at us, look. I was covered in sin, covered in filth, and still he called me. Look at my life, look at my story, and all of the lives that Jesus Christ saved before me. Look at us, look. I was covered in sin, covered in filth, and still he called me.